Hello student. In the last class we had studied about use of fertilizer, advantages of availability of fertile soil and disadvantages of non-availability of fertile land. Today we will study soil erosion and soil conservation. Let us see what do you mean by soil erosion. Soil erosion is a naturally occurring process that affects all landforms. It means a top layer of the soil gets removed due to heavy rains or running water of rivers. The soil gets eroded due to high velocity of winds and steep slopes. Next we will study soil degradation. So let us see what is soil degradation. The soil quantity may get lowered due to the certain reasons. This is called a soil degradation. To obtain higher agricultural yield, chemical fertilizer, insecticides, weedicides and irrigation technique is used. However, the excessive spraying of chemical fertilizer leads to the soil degradation. Excessive irrigation draws the salt from the soil upward and makes the soil saline and then unproductive. Due to the excessive use of chemical, their residues remain in the soil for many years. They become threat to the existence of microorganisms in the soil. It leads to lowering humus content in the soil and plants do not get micronutrients. In such condition, the proportion of humus in the soil decreases and the pH value of the soil get disturbed. It is considered as the sign of the soil degradation. Next we will see about measures of soil conservation. Considering the importance of soil, it is necessary to conserve it. Soil conservation works taken up by the Department of Soil Conservation includes the works like construction of embankment. Constructing the embankments means a raised structure used especially to hold backward water. So next, tree plantation. Planting trees control the velocity of the wind. This helps in reducing the erosion of soil by winds. The plant root hold the soil firm and this also reduces the erosion of soil. Next one, constructing continuous contour trenches. It is also called CCTS. A continuous contour trenches is dug at a right angle to the slope. Continuous trenches are planned along contour lines so that water flowing downfall is stopped in its track by the trenches and the water. Students, you can observe this in the picture also. This will be stabilizing the soil around the trenches. This further helps in increasing the level of ground water. So next measure is watershed development program. Watershed development program aims to balance the conservation, regeneration and use by the human of land water resources within a watershed. It helps to improve the agriculture yield and this has resulted in raising the groundwater level and reducing the erosion of soil. Next one is Jalayukt Shivar. The government of Maharashtra has recently launched the scheme called Jalayukt Shivar. Under this scheme, works like construction of farm bunds, arresting water of small streams, connecting the streams, etc. are being carried out on a large scale. Student, next we will see some of the measures to retain the fertility of soil. Means how we can increase the fertility of soil. First one, to reduce the degradation of the soil, it is necessary to reduce the excessive use of chemical fertilizers and pesticides. And organic manures, vermicompost are to be used regularly as it helps maintaining the pH balance and increasing the proportion of humus and maintain the fertility of soil. Next one, keeping the farmland follow for some period and cultivating the different crops alternatively also help to increase the fertility of soil. Means if this time if you grow the rice crop, next time we have to grow other vegetables and any other crops, it helps to increasing the fertility of soil. Student, today we had completed soil lesson. In the next class, we will study new chapter. Solve the exercises neatly in your workbook. Thank you.